Jeremy?
Yeah, so I just asked a guy.
Sean, did you play Jeremy in Melee?
So yeah, it has to do with like how flat your corneas are already. Like they're too flat, they can't shave it off. If your eyes are still changing, he said if your vision isn't really that bad, he'll try not to. So different.
Alright, let's go. Let's do it.
You have to have big corneas? Because the guy was like, oh man, your corneas are so thick. I was like, okay. Cool.
Awesome. Extra thick. I would love to get this extra. Thankfully, he told me that here is like, because this was, I went to the eye doctor, and we were in Burlington for a little while, so I went to the eye doctor there, and then we moved out here, and the guy was like, normally I want to wait and see somebody a couple of times before being like seriously considered. And the other thing was, I don't know which eye doctor was right or wrong, but I had one prescription, I moved out here. The first eye doctor I went to was like, hey, the one that's like a step less, it looks like it's pretty much the exact same as these are your eyes, so you take a step back. Okay, that's fine. I went and saw this guy, he bumped me up like 3 steps. So I was like, well, I have no idea where my eyes are at right now, so we're going to need to figure that out.
That's scary. If your eyes are changing too, it's just like
nothing worse than getting laser eye surgery and like 2 months later, oh yeah, your eyes just got worse and you actually need contact.
So we're going to need another $3,000.
Oh, he's living! We're going to need to shave some more off that. Reject there.
Coming with no eyes, and you're like, I hope this is okay.
And I think there's also like a fast all the way here, and then going to a single format smash.
Alright, we're going to get out of here. If somebody comes up with that, hey, I can't need anything, I have to keep it on some of it. I will.
Oh, with Gary.
Strain.
Ultimate James versus Paul. 2-1. James 1, 2-1.
That's the third. Is it the third bracket?
This is Melee, sorry. What are you looking for?
James Paul.
Yeah, in the Ultimate.
James 1, 2-1.
Cool.
So did James win the first game and the third game?
I won mine too. The losing five.
Which
Oh, I only saw that
Here?
one. I thought that was the second
2 to
game.
1.
Cool. Very nice.
Wait, Nick,
Huh?
did you know Michael
Okay,
was
so
Yes.
let's try and finish out. What's Mary looking like?
I have no idea. It surprised me. I was like talking to him last week
Is
about
Melee
stuff.
double
He didn't
or-
mention it.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I should be playing again.
Yeah.
At some point.
You're gonna play
What?
Jerry actually. You and Jerry.
Oh, what?
You and Nathan are gonna play next.
Okay.
If you want.
On Ultimate?
On Melee.
Oh,
after
boy.
this one.
Are you still in the ultimate?
I'm in both. Yeah.
We can see. What's the ultimate? Jerry and James could play. Let's see, what are you at, Nathan? You're waiting for the loser of this.
What's 64 look like?
64.
Do I have a game? Nope.
Me and Jerry.
Does Jerry do anything right now? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I looked around and it seems like you had
To be fair,
Cool.
How's it going?
So far, so good. I think I've only played one thing in Ultimate. Yeah, but I won it. In 64, same deal. Only played one, but I won it. In Melee, though, I have only played one, and I won it. So
Oh, yeah, the next one's gonna be the big one. Well, the next two are gonna be like pretty hype matches.
So I'm definitely screwed in Melee next game.
No, you're,
But
I actually seeded James fourth because his controller's messed up, so I wouldn't be surprised if he loses. Like, even to like, you know, in the loser's bracket, he might lose to like Nixon or something.
right.
Or me.
And then you versus Jerry in 64. I played the winner of that. Very cool. No idea, right? Okay. Yep. With me and Nixon, it felt like a very fair fight. It was a 2-1. All three games were super tight.
That's good. So, it seems like most of the N64 games have been pretty close.
Yeah. I ended up going Yoshi.
Okay.
Who'd you play? Donkey Kong.
No, I'm gonna be playing Falcon when I play.
Falcon? Okay.
Yeah, I haven't really played one yet.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know any of the.
yeah, I think that's on. And then if you press it, if it's flashing, then it's muted.
Okay.
So you can just look by, if you come down here to the mic, you can hear us. So.
All right, let's get right into game 2 of this matchup. Captain Falcon versus Puff.
And who won the first one? Was it Bobby, the Puff player? No, okay, so Captain Falcon won.
Yep.
Sean.
So this interesting stage choice here. Like this is one that doesn't jump out to me as being particularly good for Falcon and Puff. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, this stage is kind of notorious because of the moving platforms make it difficult to move around on. They can be extremely low to the floor, making it just really kind of weird for a lot of characters to move around. But for Jigglypuff, it might not be as much of a problem. She's a very aerial character. She can basically float through the air with multiple jumps, making it a lot easier for her to navigate, stages and certain things like this.
Right, so the varying platform heights, these platforms on the side that go up and down a lot, it just really throws off kinds of platform movement. So if you're a character who depends on platform movement or combos that involve platforms, then you want to stay away from here. And if you're not and you're playing against someone who is, then you want to take them here.
Yeah.
But neither of these characters are ones that, at least so far, we haven't really seen either of them depend too much on platforms for combos.
Oh, that's a big stomp. But it's still a close game. Falcon just one good hit away from taking his first stock.
Now what Puff was trying to do there, when a character grabs the legend in this game, they're afforded invincibility for a short time, and you'll see them flashing white. So if Puff had managed to get to the ledge, she would have been safe, but she did not quite get there before Falcon got to him.
That was a good coverage of the ledge there.
Yeah. Jigglypuff's, her kicks make no sense given her body or given the Pokemon games. There's no rationale for it, but she does.
Ooh,
Yeah, it just doesn't do.
You know, I didn't get to see Sean's last match, but from what I heard, just from being in the audience, he's hitting a lot of knees today.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay, you can't. You can't go by like the games against me though, because like every match I play, no matter who I'm playing against, no matter who's watching, I'm the villain. Everybody's always cheering against me. That's the case. I'm the heel, is what it is.
Good up air, covering a lot of space. Up air is actually really one of Falcon's strongest tools in this matchup. It covers so much aerial space that it can be hard for Jigglypuff to kind of weave around that. Oh! Caught him.
And Captain Falcon, his vertical recovery is not that great. The horizontal's not great either, but the vertical even worse. He has some trouble making it back to stage. And Puff is unbelievably good at edge guarding. She gets not 1, not 2, but 5 jumps. And her airspeed, like you just saw there, her airspeed is so high that with every single jump, she can quickly float in to hit somebody and then float back out or back to the stage. So it can be very, very hard to recover against an edge guarding Puff.
Oh wow, that's gonna do it. Very unorthodox way to kill a character.
I don't think I've ever in my life seen a Falcon kill a Puff with a side B off the top.
Yeah.
So in case you guys are wondering, is that a thing people do? It's not.
We're not playing anymore. What you talking about, dude? I just feel it. You saying I'm not people?
You're not people. You're a person. There's only one of you.
Bobby seems to be doing a better job of controlling space here. Just letting Captain Falcon run into his aerials. Oh, looks like it could have been missed. Oh,
Great. So this is what we're talking about. How Puff. Wow.
oh,
And the Puff missed there a little bit, but she can just float off the stage and just continue to whack people until they can't make it back.
yeah.
Like, this could be trouble
Oh.
too. This could be trouble. Yep. And as we mentioned earlier, with Falcon's up B, if somebody's already on the ledge, Falcon can't take it from them.
Right.
So-
Oh, evening it back up. Great up there.
So if you're edge guarding Captain Falcon, you don't have to knock him all the way into the blast zone. You just have to knock him far enough that he can't come back and put his feet on the ground.
Right.
What you're seeing, Puff is crouching here. Jigglypuff is such a short character that when she crouches, it can be hard to hit her with anything. And crouch canceling, something we brought up earlier, means that if you're crouching, when you do get hit, you know, maybe you take some damage, but you don't get knocked back very far, and your counterattack can be a lot stronger. It honestly, it works a lot like the Philly shell defense that Floyd Mayweather is popular for, where you position yourself such that you take damage.
Oh, that's gonna do it. Sean closes it out. Close games though, very respectable games from both players. That was a good match.